This morning, new warnings for pet owners in the age of coronavirus. The CDC and the USDA confirming 2 pet cats have now tested positive for COVID-19. The federal agencies say the felines live in separate areas of New York State, with both displaying mild respiratory illness before getting tested. In the case of the first cat, no one else in the household had tested positive for coronavirus. They still don't know how the cat got infected, but the USDA says it may have been an asymptomatic family member or an infected person outside the home. In the second case, the CDC says the cat's owner did test positive for COVID-19 prior to the cat showing signs.
If the scenario suggests that that pet may have been exposed, such as a positive owner, then I think we have to look for that. And that test is available in pets under appropriate settings and under the direction of the state veterinarian.
Public health officials reiterating pets are still safe to have in your home and that there is absolutely no evidence that they can spread the virus to their owners.
There's no evidence that the virus is transmitted from a pet to a human. Now, obviously, is that impossible? I mean, biologically, anything is possible, but there's no evidence whatsoever that we've seen from an epidemiological standpoint that pets can be transmitters within the household.
Concerns about the animal's vulnerability to the virus first popped up after an outbreak at the Bronx Zoo, where officials say 8 big cats have now tested positive. The zoo says all are expected to recover. So how can you make sure your pet stays safe? Experts say do not let them interact with people or other animals outside the home. Keep cats indoors when possible. Walk dogs on a leash, maintaining at least 6 feet from other people and animals. Avoid dog parks or public places. And if you are sick with COVID-19, restrict contact with your pets.
So, Kerry, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of freaking out a little bit. If they were sick, and they're probably worried, I wonder if my animal's sick too, do they have to worry about getting their pet tested?
Actually, no. The CDC is encouraging people nationwide to please not try to get your pets tested. In fact, they are reiterating that they would like to see increased testing for humans first.
Yeah.
Hoda?
All right, Kerry, thank you so much.